Hey guys, today I will show you how to make a croissant dough like a pro from the beginning to the end with a recipe in comments, of course. You're gonna see all the steps. So first we're gonna make the dough. We're gonna pour everything in the bowl. So flour, salt, sugar, yeast, milk powder, water, and butter. We're gonna mix everything for 10 minutes in first speed. Make sure the water is cold when you start to mix, and after 10 minutes we're gonna go for 2-3 minutes in second speed. So the dough should be around 12-14 minutes being mixed. After that we're gonna check the gluten window. So you take out your dough, you stretch the dough like this, and you can see the gluten window, it's almost totally done, but I would like to be like this because I'm gonna rest overnight. So once the dough is like this, I will leave it for 30 minutes, cover the bowl. Then after 30 minutes, I will just flat all the dough, and with a rolling pin, I will roll out the size pretty much of the beginning of my lamination, so double size of my butter. And after that I will just glad wrap the dough and leave in the fridge for at least 12 hours. I like to be around 16 hours, so between 12, 16, 18 hours is good. Then the fermentation will start slowly. Then after that we're gonna do the butter, so make it flat. It's already flat piece, this one, but I want like a little bit thinner because it's too thick. So we're gonna fold the baking paper around the size of half of the croissant dough we just made before. Fold both 4 sides, and then let the butter come back to room temperature. It's always easier to roll out your butter, and you're gonna just push all the butter to each corner and make it the slab of butter wider and thinner. You will see, just push all the butter in each corner first, it's easier. Then once you got all the butter in each corner, just try to make it even and flat them everywhere. Butter has to be even, otherwise when you do the lamination it's not great. This step you can prepare one day before, and once the butter is at the right thickness and the right shape, like rectangle shape like this, you can keep in the fridge for the next day. When we're gonna use the butter next day, take it out a little bit before, at least maybe 10-20 minutes, depending on the temperature of your room, because your butter needs to be not too hard from the fridge, but little bit soft, I will say. Otherwise, if it's too hard, it's gonna make your dough crumbly. Okay. Then now we're gonna start the lamination. So take out your dough after one day, remove the glad wrap, then we're gonna pour our butter on the center. Then once your butter is on the center, we're gonna fold both sides to the middle like this, 1 and 2, all together, stick, and then just pinch all the middle together. Cut the side to make it your dough less stretchy and to have the lamination more perfectly, and just turn one times the block of croissant dough to start the lamination. A little bit of flour, not too much. More flour you're gonna add, more your dough gonna be dry. Then we're gonna go, okay, this one is with a machine, so a dough sheeter, but we're gonna do the same thing than doing by hand. Try to get pretty much that length. This is 250 grams of butter. The length is probably around like 1 meter. Then fold in double folding. So one small piece, a large piece meet the small piece, and you fold everything one more time. Then turn the croissant dough again and do one more turn. This one will be a simple turn, so different than the first folding. You will see it's gonna be folding in 3 equal parts. So make sure you reach roughly the same length. If you like this dough sheeter, it's from the Nether, Japan, and it's really handy to have this at home. You can fold it and put in your cupboard. So fold in 3 equal parts, and now I will rest in the fridge for between 30 minutes, 40 minutes, not too much, otherwise your butter will start to be too hard set, and then when you're gonna roll out again, the dough will be crumbly. So that's the last step before we can roll out and cut and shape all the croissant dough. So glad wrap, back in the fridge. I do like 30 minutes resting to have like a dough not too stretchy, and then back again on the dough sheeter. Now it's been 30 minutes in the fridge. Remove the glad wrap. Then we're gonna go through the last time. So try first to reach the length you want. So my croissant will be around 30 centimeters. So I will roll out a little bit on that side to reach around 30 centimeters. Then after I will turn the block of croissant dough, and then I will roll out everything until I reach the right thickness. My thickness of croissant will be between 2.5 and 3 centimeters. So first we do that. Then after I will just turn the croissant dough. You can always add a little bit of flour, not too much, but just a little bit to avoid to be sticky. And if there is too much flour with a brush, you can always brush it out and remove all the extra flour. So now I'm about to reach the 2.53 centimeters thickness. I will just do one more time to the dough sheeter to make sure the thickness is all good. And now I will cut all my croissants. So 30 centimeters by 10 centimeters, like a triangle shape like this. So you cut all of them. If you want to do pain au chocolat or Danish or anything, just change the shape. You can make square, you can make rectangle, you can roll it with a filling inside to make pain raisin. There is so many options. I keep the scraps because it tastes good, so I'm gonna prove it and bake it as well. And now I'm gonna roll the croissant. So I take a croissant and I'm gonna stretch from the bottom to the top, little bit, not too much, to avoid to break all the nice layers you just create. And I'm just gonna roll out like this. Just put a little bit of pressure when you roll it, and that's it. So stretch it and stretch it also both sides, and then roll it like this, easy. If there is again too much flour, with a brush remove the flour, because the dough won't be sticky all together and it will make a gap if you keep your flour, and it's not good. Your dough will be more dry. So you can see all the nice layers now. And then now I will take the croissant, I will tray up the croissant. Make sure you make some space between croissant because they're gonna prove it, so they're gonna rise. I'm gonna do 6, then I'm gonna prove it in my oven. Make sure your oven is off and cold. You put your croissant inside, and my tips is to use a cup of boiling water, so the temperature won't be not too high, and also they will create a little bit of steam, which is good for the croissant. So temperature cannot be over 28 degrees maximum, I will say. And then you can put the cup of water inside, close the door. If you feel it's too hot, just put like a tittle between the door to keep like a small gap open. And if you think the water is getting too cold, just put it more hot water. We're gonna go for 2 hours. Now you can see they are double size and rising. They rised already. They are trembling and it's good. So now egg wash, it's only eggs, so it will give you a color, a nice brown color for your croissant. Just brush everywhere on your croissant. And then we're gonna bake it. So 180 degrees for 15-17 minutes, and that's done. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Thank you.